The sun is still shining, the grass has been spotted up there, and we are baling silage. Let's go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of the Greenlands. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back along to another episode of the Greenlands Farmer and Contractor Series. My name is Simulation for the Nation. As always, hope you're doing very well. Welcome to the show today. We are getting on with our silage baling, actually. We are looking pretty good. We've got all of the other fields done around the main yard here. And right now, this is the last little bit we've got to do. We've got some wrapping to do as well. And start with a little bit of stacking. And I think for the stacking, we're going to bring out one of the classic John Deeres today. Just have a bit of a twiddle around the fielding. The rake is ahead of me. It's finished here. And it'll be heading off over to some custom work that we'll be getting on with for a dairy farmer way on the other side of the valley there. But yeah, we're looking all right. Everything's coming along doing well. The bales look good. The grass is in good nick, actually. We are expecting a little small shower later on this afternoon, so we're trying to do what we can now just to get this all taken care of before that arrives. Try and delay the inevitable a little bit there. And we'll see, but otherwise, yeah, everything else is looking okay. Balers in fine form. No hiccups there, which sometimes you'll see for the first couple of bales. No, we're looking good. As you'll see, before you've been out and been busy with the wrapper as well. And we're just finishing up. There's a little bit of a mess to tidy up down the bottom end here. The rake didn't do quite such a good job, but we'll get there. We'll get it figured out. And then we're all able to push along. So the grass, there's a bit more grass in here than I anticipated. I think I mentioned in the last video there, we will be starting to get some of the slurry put down onto this as quickly as possible. Just so we can really push on. And then, yeah, we've got some more to cut over there of our own, which we're not going to do just yet because, like I say, we get this all wrapped and stacked first, get this custom work out the way as well, and then we can return to our own stuff there. We've got plenty of grass as it is already, so that's always good. Now, this is going to probably require me just to split this swath because it's a little too wide. The rake man tries best not to get it all to bunch up into one ginormous swath. And I think what we'll have to do is just give this bale a little tap with the front linkage. Don't really like to do that. I haven't got the bale pusher on at the moment. I need to get that all reconnected again. But yeah, otherwise, we're flying through it really. Looking very, very good. Very happy with it. Do let us know if you started as well and how you're getting on if you have done. Like I say, this is all going to be stacked around here for us. We don't really have... Not looking to sell any, but we'll see how much we end up making. I always look to hold on to it and sell it when we know that we're out of the woods really in the late spring or late winter, early spring there. So we'll see if there's any farmers, if it's been a particularly bad year and farmers having to feed forage early, because there's some areas of the country are struggling with grass at the moment because it's been so warm. Little is growing, so if that is the case, we'll see if we can accommodate that. But yeah, we'll see. But as it is right now, we've got one last little swath to do over there. A little bit of tidying up work. After probably get this field wrapped and then cleared just so we can tidy up the bits that we're missing around some of these bales. Like I said, rake man didn't do quite as good a job in this field. But yeah, we're doing okay. Mowers is still out knocking grass down ahead of us as well. So we've got a busy couple of days coming up. Busy is always good, especially around this time of year. Jobs are coming through thick and fast. We're going to have a big hauling gang as well because there's going to be a lot of bales to get cleared up here. So we'll have to get onto that. But yeah, otherwise, we're good. So what we're going to do now is actually look to get some of these all wrapped up. Get them all ready to go. And then, yeah, out with the old classics there to go and do a little bit of stacking. I think that's going to be the plan. We'll see how we get on. All right, and you join me in the wrapping tractor now. We are doing pretty much all this here ourselves. We're just going to get this all wrapped up because there's just a few small fields really, so it doesn't take us too long. There's 3 bales left here now and we're flying. We're absolutely cruising through, so we'll get these all done. This new wrapper of ours has 2 different speeds based off the hydraulic flow of the tractor, so we are going at full speed here, which means that these are wrapping extra quickly, which is fantastic there. You can absolutely cruise through now. And like I say, 2 more bales up the top here, and then we're all good to go. What will be happening once we finish here, I'm going to stack some of these up, or at least get them onto wheels, and then we'll be looking to go on convoy over to some more baling for us, really. We always do our own stuff as a bit of a practice run first, more than anything else. Once we know we're all looking good and everything's dialed in nice and tightly, then we can kick on to something else there. So, and go and crack on for a custom job. Never really like to show up for some custom work and not have full reliability, full faith and confidence in our machinery. So that's what we've got ourselves today. JCB's in the field there. Like I say, we'll probably bring out the classics and stick them onto some trailers just for our own fields here. If we have to do any long-term hauling for the customers, then we'll obviously just keep on the fence there. But for just knocking around from field to field here, I think we'll bring out a John Deere. Because why not? Why not? And alright then, so you all folded up there? And we're looking good. Successful start to the day then, really. Everything is coming along very nicely, and we're dialed in. Been doing a little bit more research into improving or increasing the header that we currently have for the new combine. They've been speaking to class about that to see what they can source, and they've gone away to look into a few options, because I am starting to think that we just need a bit more capacity. Love like a 900 Vario header rather than the 770 that we have there, but we'll see what that looks like. Alright, so we need a trailer. I need to shift the Kubota first. And yeah, we're going to just continue to stack out from the existing stack there, past the red rocks up the side of the pit, and we'll see how we get on. Let's just move you first. Wing it on over here. Excellent, we're looking good. It's a beautiful day here today. It's really fantastic. It's going to be spoiled by a little bit of rain later on apparently, but we'll see how that turns out. Nice having this shed empty actually. Everything's all where it should be. Okay. Not too many bills in here, probably like a trail load and a bit really, but we'll see how we get on. We just need a horse to pull a tractor, to pull a trailer. And I think, I mean, it's got to be one of these John Deeres really. You want to just stick them into work for a little bit there. Let's go for the big old girl. Lovely job. Just listen to that. Sounds epic. Alright, so we will, let's go and put the Richard Weston onto the back of here. I really do want to stick this onto a plow actually over there, just to do a few acres, nothing crazy, but it'd be lovely just to see how this pulls. Absolute horse of a machine. Really would be good on that. We're not going to put it onto the baler. I just think that's going to be a little bit too much for it there, and the comfort wouldn't be ideal. But you know, just stick it onto a 5-hour plow, 6-hour plow would be fun. Okay, Richard Weston trailer. Excellent stuff. And in we go. So we'll get this, we'll get onto the load all here, and that shouldn't take too long to get these all put on there. Not too many of them, but you know, like I say, it'd be good just to get a start. Even if they just stay on the wheels here for now, it won't be the worst thing in the world. But yeah, this field didn't have too much put onto it in terms of inputs there, but it's slurry, and it's come quite well actually. I'm quite pleased with this. So yeah, it's looking all right indeed. So we will get everything onto here, and we'll see where we go from that. By which point, I'll probably get a phone call soon to say, look, we're ready to go with the baling, because I'll let the rake man get ahead of us. And yeah, we will see what that looks like. Alright then, so it's all just about getting used to things really. Getting used to the flow of it all there, and make sure we're all in a good rhythm and routine. This is where I really feel like the AgriPro comes into its own. We did once think about getting an articulated like a TM320, but for bale work like this, I typically find that a rigid body AgriPro is just that little bit better to work with. And now we're going to try and get ourselves in as close as possible there. Wonderful. Don't need to worry about straps or anything, because we're just going across the other side of the yard, which is always fun. think actually, based on what we're seeing here, I think we might have slightly more bales here than we did this time last year, which is always good. Never mind, this is just the first cut as well, so we'll keep an eye on that, see how that goes. See if we can get any more coming through. We'll have to give that one a bit more of a touch on that. Alright, well that's pretty much going to be it for us really. As far as this field's concerned, we'll just keep pushing through. Everything else is really just running itself at the moment there. We're finished up for our spraying work for right now. And we should be looking good barring any unregulated work really, in terms of if there's any outbreaks of that require any fungicide treatments. But yeah, even for that we're looking pretty good right now. We will be coming in with T2s and T for the spring drilled crops very soon. Probably looking to start with that actually in a couple of weeks. So for now though, it gives us a great opportunity just to get ahead with all the grass work, and then we'll be in a great place. So fertilizer's all been done as well, so all of our books are up to date as far as that is concerned, and now we're just able to crack on with the production chains, or with the with our production depot. Everything's looking good. We're now starting to really see a big boost in our yields because it's warming up a little bit there. So the sun is really having an impact on the greenhouses, which is fantastic. It's what you'd expect to see, of course, but it's really working to our benefit. Look how well that John Deere looks on the Richard Weston there. It's delightful. I'm so pleased with the condition of it. I'm looking to try and get these into some sort of event somewhere as well. Maybe do some form of tractor run or something. So if you know of anything like that, do let me know. Love to have a blast with them all, actually. Get all the classics out at once. Be pretty cool. And I think we're about halfway through with this bale on here, so we should get maybe 2/3 of a trailer load all in, which I'll be happy with. All right, we're just gonna rock this one down here, and then that should. There you go. Should roll into place, but we'll leave this here anyway. Let's have a look and see what we've done there. This is just a bit of a short one really, just so that we're cracking along. We've started, bales have been wrapped up and stacked up, and we're looking good to go. So we just have to pick this guy back up and somehow see if we can manipulate that a little bit. But yeah, we'll leave it here. Thank you very much for watching as always. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have and you've yet to do so, do hit that like button, subscribe for more from me, Simulation 4 Nation, and we'll bring you an update later on in the week as to how we are progressing. Until next time though, do stay safe, enjoy what you're doing as always, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.